but I was expecting the net. This repeater is down for the moment. I'm not sure when it's going to come back up, but we're just going to forego the net for the night. Have a good evening, and a OKP. Good evening to the Crooked River Radio Club. This is KEAQME. Just trying to check in, see if I'm reaching anyone out there. Well, looks like we might have something back here.
CCY's got you loud and clear.
Hey, give me a minute and we'll start the net then. Good evening, calling all amateur radio operators. Welcome to Crooked River Amateur Radio Club's Tuesday night VHF net. My name is Pat. My call sign is November 8, Oscar Quebec Papa. But for the purposes of this net, we will be using the club call of Whiskey 8 Charlie Romeo Charlie. This is an open and directed net. All amateur radio operators are invited and encouraged to check in. You don't have to be a club member, just have the equipment and check on in with us. This net will go through net control, and it's a directed net. And since emergency traffic can break in here at any time, we ask that you leave small pauses between transmissions, just to make sure anything that's out there needs to get here can. The purpose of this net is to bring together all amateur radio operators for exchanging of ideas, amateur-related information, and to keep up our club members and the amateur radio public with up-to-date club meetings and happenings. This net meets normally every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. We will start with announcements and then ask for check-ins from anybody that has announcements that would like to get them in at the front of the net. And then once those are complete, I'll take regular check-ins, at which time I would like you to give me your name, call sign, and repeat the call sign phonetically. When all the check-ins are completed, we'll redo the announcements and then do a last call, and then we'll be able to go from there. Now the announcements. Not this coming Wednesday, the 11th, but the 18th will be our next club meeting. Since we're getting so close to field day, this next meeting's pretty much going to probably be all field day business and making sure we got all the stuff in place to perform the field day, which is the 27th and 28th and 29th. Actually, field day is the 28th of June, so we want to have all our ducks in a row for that. And let's see, is there any other announcements here? We do have a testing session coming up July 12th at 10 a.m. in the morning. It'll be at our usual place with the church. If you know somebody that's looking to take a test and can fit that into their time to take it, please have them go to our website at crarcham.org, and they're about halfway down the page. There's a link to take you to the actual test registration. All right. First off, I'll take anybody that has any announcements they'd like to have put in the front of our net. If you have an announcement, please call now. Okay, hearing nothing, we will go ahead and move into check-ins, which is me. If you'd like to check in with our net, please call W8CRC.
Foxtrot 8, Charlie Yankee, Bob.
Okay, KF8, CCY, gotcha. Hang on, let's see if there's anybody else. If not, we'll come back up to you. Anybody else like to check in, please call.
This is Rob, Kilo Echo 8, Quebec, Mike Echo.
KE, I'm trying to read my own writing here. KE8. Give me the suffix again, please.
Quebec, Mike Echo, KME.
The name was Ralph.
Romeo, Oscar, Bravo.
Ralph, thank you for the check-in. We'll be right back to you I'll see if there's another couple out here, and if not, we'll be back. Anybody else want to check in?
November 8, Alpha Charlie Papa, N8ACP, Chris, Cadillac Hill, in and out.
Hey, Chris, thanks for the check-in. Anybody else? One last time here. Okay, let's go back to the top here. KF8CCY, good evening, Bob. What's up, sir?
Not a whole lot. I think I'm running a stinking nursery in my backyard. I've got another stray cat that moved into our little makeshift house and had 4 more kittens. Don't know what's going on. I guess I got hormones in my backyard. Other than that, there's not much going on. This is KF8CCY, back to net.
Okay, Bob, thanks for the check-in. Yeah, once you get started with animals, I know how that goes, believe me, with the 7,000 or 8,000 that I have in this house at the moment. But yeah, I know about that. Anyway, let's move it on here. We have a KE8 QME. Ralph, good evening, sir.
Good evening, Pat. I haven't been able to reach you guys up in Parma. This week I happen to be down at my camper, which is in Louisville at 619-44. So I got my POTA beam out back and rolled J-pole up high on it, and I'm using my 25-watt mobile rig out here. So I'm happy I was able to reach you guys and listen in this evening and participate. So pretty excited about that. Nothing too much going on, just on vacation this week, so I'm enjoying my camper and just smoking some ribs and enjoying the time off. So I'll send it back to you, Pat, W8CRC. This is KE8QME.
Okay, sir. It's nice talking with you, and glad you could make it. You actually sound pretty good from being in a camper like that. There's a little hiss behind you, but you kind of expect that for the distance you are. Audio-wise and everything sounds just fine. So, anyway, we will go ahead and move on here. ACP was in and out. Anybody else want to check in before we give up the ghost here? Please call W8CRC.
Please copy Kilo Echo 8 Uniform India Bravo KE8 UIB John in Massillon.
KE8 UIB John. Good evening, sir. What's going on?
Oh, W8CRC from KE8 UIB. Good evening, Net Control, and everybody out there. Just want to jump on here and say hello, and the wife is here with me also, KF8DTP, so that's Kilo Foxtrot 8 Delta Tango Papa. She's here with me too, and she'd like to give you guys a quick check-in for the numbers also. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and hand this back over to Net Control. 7-3s, y'all.
Hey, John, thanks for the check-in. KF8 station, I didn't get the suffix of it. Could you give that to me again?
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Delta Tango Papa, KF8DTP.
And the name?
Lori.
Okay, Lori, good to meet you, and thanks for joining us this evening. Have anything for our net tonight?
Nope, just checking in. 7-3s, y'all.
Well, good, and hopefully see you at a club event or even perhaps field day coming up here. We're actually going to be up at Woodridge High School this year in the wide open spaces that they've got. Get a chance, stop on up. Anybody else to check in, please call W8CRC. I kind of figured it was going to be a little light today since we had the issue with the repeater. But anyway, we will give it one more round, and then I'm going to go into some announcements. If you would like to check in, please call now. Okay, hearing nothing. One comment I did want to make, we came in for a presentation last Wednesday night. Anthony did a bang-up job. I was really happy with what he did. Everything was very educational. So thanks go out to him. All right, let's do some announcements here. Remember, we have a meeting a week from tomorrow. That will be the 18th, I believe. And it will be pretty much all field day. This will be about the last chance we get to meet before the actual field day starts. So if you're planning on being part of it with us, or would like to just come out, that would be a nice way to make sure everything's on the same page. We also have a testing session coming up July 12th at 10 a.m. at the Oak Hill Presbyterian Church. It's over in Ellett. Address is 2406, I think it is. Ardwell, Ardwell. For anybody that wants to take that test, get a hold of me or go to our website at crarcham.org. That will give you the contact page and everything like that. So I think that's all the announcements. Let's do one more round of check-ins if there is any, and if not, we'll go ahead and close this puppy up for the week. If you'd like to check in, please call W8CRC.
November 8, Romeo, Kilo, Echo, Larry in North Royalton.
Boy, North Royalton, we've had some people that were pretty far off here today. What'd you say the name was?
It's Larry.
Okay, Larry. Good to hear you, sir. Anything for our net tonight?
Not really, just happened to hear you guys out here and decided to check in and be a part of it.
Glad you did. We usually run this net. It's not a huge one, but we usually get 6, 8, 10 people, 12 people like that. And it's nice for something to do on a Tuesday night when you're bored. But glad you checked in there.
Okay, very good. This is what, Summit County Aries, or is it a club, or what?
We're the Crooked River Amateur Radio Club. We're affiliated with Skywarn and Aries. I actually run. I'm the contact for Skywarn between the Weather Bureau and us and Aries. So I've actually been in the Skywarn program since 1991, and this is about my 30th year, something like that. We're like any other amateur radio club. We're always striving for members and doing what we can.
Yeah, I know how that is. I'm active with Skywarn and Aries up here in Cuyahoga County. Not so much in Skywarn. Used to be a net controller, but that was a few years ago. But I'm active with Aries. As a matter of fact, I'm their main net controller for the weekly repeater nets. And we got one tonight at 8 o'clock, and so I'll be doing that. And yeah, I enjoy it. I do, and all the activities and everything.
If you've heard of Ken Dorsey, I've known him since he was 14. Long before any amateur radio or anything like that came along. But Ken's a good guy.
Well, there you go. Sounds good. Yeah, this repeater always comes in here real good. As a matter of fact, with my preamp on here at about 20 over 9. But I'm up here in pretty good elevation in Cuyahoga County. I'm at about 1,335 or 1,235 feet. So I'm kind of getting close to the top part of to the county. Not quite as high as it goes, but close. But anyway, yeah, this repeater sounds very good.
Thank you for that. I will pass the flowers on to the people that are the people that be, the powers that be, I guess.
Okay, very good. Well, thanks for letting me check in, and I'll try to catch you guys next week at N8RKE.
It's funny, N8RKE, I am good friends with N8RKA, and him and I used to work for competing auto companies, and we used to talk about our products leaving work. Well, it was a long time ago. But anyway, we will go ahead and move it on. Thanks for checking, Larry, and you're welcome here anytime. You know, it's a pretty good group of people that pretty much hang here through the days and evenings. Have a good one, sir. We will talk. Any other check-ins before we lock this up?
Just a comment from KAE8QME.
Go ahead.
I saw recently that you had a Meshtastic presentation at your meeting. I was curious if that was posted online anywhere. I happened to find out about it after it happened, so I wasn't able to partake, but I'm interested in it and like to follow up on it. Send it back to Pat.
If you, I have a presentation that I'm not sure is that one. The one way of recording it's screwed up, and I think my backup actually has it. If you look up on YouTube, if you look at Crooked River Amateur Radio Club, you can probably find it there. But it's going to probably take me about a week to get that sorted out. But I will put it up there if I have it.
Excellent, Pat. I'll check in a week to 10 days, and hopefully you're able to do it. I appreciate it. 73, this is KE8QME.
That's right, Ralph. Have a good evening. And that's, I think we did the announcements, so I think we're going to go ahead and lock it up unless there's anybody else who wants to check in. If you'd like to check in, please call us. Okay, I'm kind of a late night tonight, but I guess that's what happens. I'm going to go ahead and prepare to close this net. I'd like to thank everybody that took the time to check in with us. Without your participation, there wouldn't be a net here. I'd be sitting here talking to myself, which wouldn't be unusual anyway, but that's beside the point. This has been N8OQP. Name is Pat, and it's been my pleasure to host this evening's net. At this time, I will go ahead and close the net and return the repeater to customary amateur radio use with, looks like 7 check-ins. 3, 6, 7 check-ins. A little light, but expected. Everybody have a good evening, and catch you in the next week on the nets and everything like that. 7-3 from N8OQP. We're clear.